A big thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring this video. Our online shop launched us on this epic adventure, so we really couldn't be happier with our Squarespace site. The next step in that boat life adventure is to change the name of our boat, from Dancer to something a little closer to our hearts.
So we've been living on the boat for about a week now, and we've been doing some really big projects like installing the stern arch and getting the electrical stuff up and running. But so today we thought we would take it a little slower, do a bunch of little projects, starting with
the emergency bilge pump, which we realized does not work, but our normal bilge pump works fine, so we're fixing it.
So this is what we need to switch out. Chalky.
Yeah.
Is it smooth still, or is it like kind of rough, like old rubber?
Feels kind of old. Here's the old one.
Thank you.
Hey! I think this was the problem. Sweet. Yeah. I'm guessing that this here was the problem. So that guy's new, and that guy's new, and hopefully it works now.
Hey, it's working.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, the bilge is full. Now we can test if anything works.
I can definitely feel way more resistance than last time we did this. You hear that?
Yeah. It's working, Dave. Yeah.
But then once we're done, let me read you the rest of our tasks. We want to switch the Velcro on the bathroom door so it actually stays shut, install a hanging fruit basket, practice tying our knots because we have a really good book that Lou got that can teach us a lot of knots, install our keys on these new keychains, floating keychains that we got, do the name on the back of the boat, which I'm very excited about, because we have a whole story about how we decided to change the name of the boat, but we'll go into that in a bit. We're gonna test out the oven, hopefully if we have time, and also squeeze in a dinghy adventure because it's been a lot of all work, no play around here, and I think that my brother David wants to go on an adventure and stop doing projects, so I think that that would be a nice change of pace to go see what's out there. Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday.
Oh, it smells so good. Just living the waterfront property life, you know?
It's gonna be a big day today, Dana.
They always are. It's like, they always take you in somewhere where we don't expect them to go, so we'll see how this one does. Okay, so we've got these two things. This is odorless. It's like an enzyme thing that you put in the toilet, and apparently it liquefies all of the things inside it and makes it not smell. And then we just have some ocean water because it says that you have to put water with this when you put it in the tank. So let's go get this going. How's that?
That looks nice.
Do you want to let it cure before closing?
Probably.
Probably.
All right.
There we go. Okay, talk to me.
So the one positive about this is it's symmetrical, which I like.
Yeah.
So it like maintains the symmetry of the cabin. But it's also like if you're sitting here, it's annoying. But it's not that close to your head, I think. Test it out.
Let's do it. We'll go on the loose setting. There you go. Oh, wow.
That's funny.
Wow. It hangs low.
Yeah, maybe we'll put it on the tighter setting.
It's kind of low. Should we go to the higher setting?
Let's go to the higher setting. Okay. Oh, much better.
That's better.
Yeah.
I feel like they should be mixed up more.
Who needs a snack? I do. So I thought it'd be nice to kind of share our thought process on why we decided to change the name of the boat, because I know it might not be the best luck to change boat names, or so we've heard, but the thing was, we worked on this boat for like 4 months to get it ready, and in the end, we just really wanted a name that resonated with us. And after, I don't know if you guys are new to the channel, but my husband Lou and I were living in a van for the last few years in Europe, and that van we named Odie, or short for Odysseus, because it really was such a saga for us to get the right visas and get the money and get the van and get it built for us. And we just realized that like Odysseus was the name that fit for us, the experience. And so then when we got the boat, the previous name was Dancer, which is a beautiful name, and dancing through the water really fit. And so for a while there, we were like, let's keep that. We even did the paperwork with keeping the name. And then, I don't know, all of us just had this like feeling of like, is that really our name? Like, does that work? But then we realized that like we wanted to name it something that kind of continued the journey for us. And so a lot of brainstorming, we ended up, can I say?
Yeah.
We ended up deciding on
Tide's going out.
Leave it here?
Yeah. And we're on an island.
Hey, we made it to Little Island.
Oh my god.
Oh, Dave.
So we should have done this in the calm harbor.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a challenge. Done.
Go ahead and leave it. I don't know what's on your mind, and there's no way I can fix it.
So good.
That's
actually really good.
Yeah.
Hey. Better than nothing. Voila! There you go, guys. We wanted to name it something that kind of continued the journey for us. And so a lot of brainstorming, we ended up, can I say?
Yeah.
We ended up deciding on Penelope, and that was Odysseus's wife in the Odyssey. And I feel like it just feels so right to have the name continue on from like the van journey, which really is what started this whole alternative lifestyle living for us and set us up to be successful on the boat. So Penelope is her new name, and I'm really excited to get it on the back of the boat and christen the boat and yeah, celebrate this new birth, because I feel like it really is the beginning of something special.
Oh.
Wow. You crushed it. Wow.
Should we take a little ride and take a look?
Yeah. I'll untie us. Good job, guys.
And there she is. Penelope.
Our brand new to us home. It really does feel like ours now with the new name, don't you think?
It does. It looks so good.
And the lights on too that you guys put up.
Yeah, everything is coming together today.
Yeah. It's a
we
good one.
are rocking quite a bit, so I think this might be our first bout of seasickness as well.
You think?
I don't know.
We're gonna just be gently rocked to sleep.
I'm so tired, I think I could sleep through anything.
And I made us beautiful tacos, so we have a dinner to celebrate, we have champagne, and for us, non-alcoholic beers, and we're good to go.
Yeah, the name change is complete.
I love it.
She's home now.
Ah! Whoa! Pour some out for Poseidon!
There we go, little donation.
That's why we make so many sacrifices.
A big thank you to Squarespace for making this adventure possible all these years. Our website is like our home base on the internet, so it's nice to know that while we're busy fixing up Penelope, our online store is quietly working without us, keeping this home afloat. If you'd like to start your own, easy-to-use, beautifully designed website, head to squarespace.com/wildweroam for a free trial and 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain.
And that's that. And some, sprouts and cilantro, sriracha, guacamole. Dig in.